Good day, everyone, and welcome to this episode 16 in our series on Business Magnate. And we have just witnessed one of our great rockets heading off, probably suborbital, this one definitely suborbital because that's all we're making, into the suborbital stratosphere for approximately $100,000 to some lucky customer of Grumpy Rockets. Now, we have been offline for a little while. It is now it's almost going to be day 116, but it's literally day 115. And we closed off the last episode at day 110. So we've had 15 days of operational integrity. Now, in that 15 days, the only thing that's been going on, just so that everyone's up to date, is that I've kept research and marketing going for rockets, tanks, and also for cars. And in the car area, we are still building up SUVs, getting ready to take them to the marketplace. Now, tanks, let's just go down to tanks for a second. Tanks we are still producing, and as you can see from the space that we have here, we have actually been selling them. But we're not producing any more at the moment because we have a backlog. But we are up to $8 million in terms... Oh, actually, I should, before I say that. In rockets, we've gone up a little bit. We were 1.4 million, I think. We're now up to 1.9. So we're selling a bit there. Tanks, we are definitely on the upsurge. We're up now to 8 million. And cars, because we took out a lot of money, like I think we took 5 million out of cars, we've gone up possibly another 3 million there. So cars are doing fine, tanks are coming along, and rockets, you would have to say, are starting to pick up. Now, in terms of rockets, let's just go and have a look at the mail for a minute, because while I was off camera, we got the weekly reports. There it is. And in this particular week, for I think the first time ever, the income from rockets has exceeded expenses. So all around, all three of our companies are doing well and actually making money. So I think what I'd like to do in this episode is do what we discussed in the last one, and just go and create a new company. But before I do that, just quickly going to save the game, because I didn't save it when I completed the off-camera exercise. So we've got 110 there, we've got 90 there, so I'm going to save it there for 115, just in case, because you never know, right? Computer crashes, Audacity glitches, all sorts of things could happen, and I could lose this recording. So we need some things there so that we can protect ourselves. Mind you, having said that, I've not had to restart an episode. So that's been pretty good, because I'm okay with everyone knowing that I'm klutzy and that I make mistakes. That's fine. It just keeps the game authentic, if you will. So I think I've got $8 million in my kitty, and I think I would like to go and have a look at adding the new company now. So that's going to cost us $100,000 for the land. And in the last episode, we were talking about the options that we have. There are 5. The first 2 come into the category of difficult: phones and computers. But to be honest, they don't really attract my attention. Trucks, aeroplanes, and ships, I think it was where it's at. And I think in the last episode, number 15, we were talking about doing planes, and that's kind of good because we're in the aerospace business, so, it's not that big a leap, technically. Well, it is actually. It's a huge leap between aerospace and aeroplanes, but I feel like aeroplanes are the way to go. So that's what I'm going to do. And of course, we're going to stay with our naming convention, and it's going to be Grumpy Aeroplanes. And it's got a picture of an aeroplane as a logo. I think that's what you want, isn't it? Maybe. Oh, it doesn't have aeroplanes. Well, that's a bit of a thing. What is an what's a good symbol for an aeroplane? I think I'd like that one, but obviously I can't have it. I don't know. Let's go the circle, shall we? Yeah, why not? Okay. Do we want to be... I think we want to be in the desert again, near our aerospace facilities. Let's plow quite a bit of money into this then. How much is this? 2 million. Tell you what, let's sink $6 million into this from my own personal funds. That's got to be a thing, right? Sure. So we're going to give you from my own personal account $6 million. Okay, and hopefully we're going to make that back fairly big time. So we're going to spend 2 million straight away and build one of you. But we're not going to do that actually, because aeroplanes. Now, where do you park aeroplanes? In a shipping area. Well, yep, that makes sense. Let's just go back a minute and have a look at rockets here. No, rockets aren't a good example. Let's go and have a look at tanks. Tanks were a pretty good example. Now, how big are you? So you are 1, 2, you're 3 there and 1 there. And 2, oh, see, it's not even. 2 and a bit. 2 and a bit and 3 on this side. Aeroplanes, I reckon, are going to take up a bit of space. Well, you think they're going to take up a bit of space. So I'll tell you what, if we think they're going to take up a bit of space, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Because it depends how big the aeroplanes get, really, doesn't it? I suppose it does. 1, 2. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, but it looks like it's a good idea. So we're going to have quite a lot of storage space on the assumption that airplanes take up a lot of space. Sure. Okay. Now, small production. We never did build small production facilities, did we? No, we never did. The first thing we need is a very large. Oh, see, I haven't done particularly well there, have I? Nope, is the answer that you were looking for. So let's fix that up. Right, that's going that way. Right, so we fix that up. So we're going to put the large storage facility there. And then we're going to put some streets behind that. Okay. Kind of makes sense in a kind of way. Okay, we just exit the storage facilities there. Yep, okay, good. Then we need something in the manufacturing facility. Now I don't think it would be a big ask to say that making aeroplanes needs fairly large factory type spaces. So we've got $6 million. Okay, that's the basic setup. Now, can we hire automatically? No, we can't. You're just special, really, aren't you? Let's have a look at production first to see what we can work with. And we can add a new design. Wow. Are we only building... Can we only build business jets? That's kind of disappointing. Wow, that is kind of... I was hoping we could build commercial. Wow, okay. Oh, that's sad. All right, well, at least we're starting with jets. We don't have props, we only have jets. So we need to build something. Yeah, let's build a very light jet. Hang on. Now, what does it do? What does it do? I can't remember this with cars. So if we go and have a look at existing products, they're called mini auto, SUV auto, compact hybrid, sedan, SUV, right? It comes with a category. So if we go to mini jets, grumpy aeroplanes, design a new product, very light jet. Light jet Mark 1. Mark 1. Light jet Mark 1. Okay, it's cool. We need propulsion. Turbo prop versus turbo fan. Sure. Thrust reverser, none. No, well, it's basic, isn't it? Whoa, basic interior. Analog monitors, yeah, okay. Flight control, none, right. Collision avoidance, none. Oh, okay. Got all the good stuff going on here. And nothing of nothing. All right, so that turboprop, did we say turboprop? I think we did, yeah, turboprop. I'm going to put you down for $64,995. But I want to go to the previous and light turboprop. Light turboprop. Turbo. Is turbo... see, look. Prop. Turboprop Mark 1. Is turboprop one word or two words? Turboprop's one word. Cool. So it's the light turboprop Mark 1. And of course, you know we're going to have a turbo fan as well, right? I think it was turbo fan. Yeah, turbo fan's going to be the next one. And we're going to compete using... Oh, it took our price out. That was rude. 64,995 AU dollars. AU? Sure, we could do that in Australia. So that's what it is, my friends. The light turboprop Mark 1 that you can't read. Change name. The L Turboprop Mark 1. Well, you know what? Let's just call it Turboprop Mark 1. Okay, cool. And that's fine. But what we need are orders. We need to order lots of things. Now, we need to order, here we go. Well, there's nothing wrong with the number 10,000. Well, actually there is, you know, existing products, turboprop. Doesn't tell me how much metal I need. It's not very, well, I mean, that's, what's that? $49,000 profit. There, that's not too bad. I don't know how much metal it's going to use until we go to the manufacturing plant and we try to build one. And if we go to build one of those, we need 2,000 metal. Wow, okay. 5 planes is 10,000. Okay. So I think actually what we'll do, we'll start this running and we'll get some employees happening, and the first thing we need are production. So let's recruit production. Let's go 20 just to start off with. Get that going on. Cool. And order some products. So order supplies. 10,000. It's only going to be 5 planes. So that's what we're going to do. 10,000 metal. Then we're going to order, I think we should order 10,000 plastics as well. I mean, it's certainly, we're going to be able to work this out later on as we get going with things. We definitely need electronics for planes. So I don't see any reason again why 10,000 isn't a good number. And I don't know about rare metal. Let's just order 2,000 rare metal. Okay, then we better go through the list. So, turboprop, yeah, we can order 10 of those. Then we just need everything else, the basics, I think, because we're going to order 5. Ooh, where'd the rest go? It seemed to me there might have been more than that in what we needed to order. But we're out for 4 days, basically. We won't be doing any production for 4 days. So let's start with some marketing. And we'll go brand awareness for us. And we don't have any staff. So we won't do that at all, because our money's just going to sit there and yeah, it's just going to sit there until we can start making planes. All right, so that's our 4th company. Let's go back up to cars. Not full yet, and I definitely want that filled up. Low, start producing, and time to hire. Got that? Okay. Everything's going on quite well here, so that's fine. Tanks, moving along. No dramas. And rockets, yes, maybe. What have we got in storage? 4 and 19. Oh, it's selling very slowly. Very slowly. Electronics, 11,000. Metal, 111,000. 10,000 plastic, 7,000 rare. Okay. And in terms of mail, what did you stop selling? The market segment translunar. Why have they stopped producing translunars? Kind of interesting, isn't it? What are we researching here? Payload module with improved fairing. Okay. All right, so we need to just go back to our Grumpy Airlines, because this will be losing money until we get things going. And it is really 4 days before anything's going to happen. So let's put the speed up. Oh, and we can't do anything until we get... We need to ramp up production. Well, thank you. That's lovely of you to let me know. Not interested, though. How are we doing? All right, let's just keep an eye on this. We need to ramp up production. Yeah. Motivation is falling. Cars, SUV, yep. Not going to start selling the SUVs until we've got full sales lots, because that's where we're at with these things. We want massive penetration of the market. Aeroplanes, yeah, tanks. Yeah, oh, okay. So the marketing campaign in tanks is finished. That we need to know. So what's happening in terms of our brand awareness? It's just over 20%. Our product awareness is about 18% for both. So what are we doing finance-wise? Income by model. The main battle tank Mark 1 is doing okay, and the APC Mark 2 is doing better. Income by model. Now that surprises me. Okay, let's go back and have a look at marketing for a second and see where the product awareness is. Interesting. The APC Mark II is slightly better by 2% in terms of market penetration. The brand awareness is 20%. I think I'm going to let that sit for a minute, actually. Just check the emails here. Grumpy Airlines, motivation, production. Oh, the rare metal has arrived. Okay. Oh, the rocket thing is rocket research is finished, which is good. So, tanks are slow sellers apparently. APCs are better. Research is going on. I'm just going to sit on that for a minute, actually. Now, what we could do, because I think it was rockets finished. Yeah, rocket research is finished. Let's go down to one and have a look at rockets for a minute, because I think it might be time. Existing products. No. Storage overview. Yeah, they're very slow sellers. The time has come to look at a new production for... Now, can we do the orbital? Existing products. Yeah, no. Let's do the orbital. Orbital. Marcus Aurelius, number 1. Next. First stage engine. An RP1, maybe. A second stage engine is an RP1. And a booster... so what's that? That's 5,000. And this is 4,000. So we'll go to the P band. The payload module. Cargo with basic fairing. So we'll do everything basic to start with. Unmanned. Sure. So does that mean that cargo with improved fairing is manned? No, it's all unmanned. Okay. Next. Stabilizer, basic. Communications basic launch escape system, none. Landing parachute, basic. Reusability tech, partial. And a docking port, none. Okay. Next. Orbital Mark 1, unmanned. 230, well, I'll tell you what, we're not going to be making a lot of these, are we? The answer is no. Oop. Oh. Well, we get to watch a rocket launch. But I have to go back and redesign my product now. Oh, there you go, it saved it. Cool. 234,000. Well, you know what? These launch so infrequently, I'm going to make it $244,995. Finish. So, I'm going to make 5 of them. So this is the Orbital Mark 1, and we're going to make 5 of them. And we need all these things. Can I remember all those things? Possibly not. So how about we go order some supplies? Let's start with another 10,000 metal. Just because. Now, not going to hurt us to work through this. Now, what have we got? First stage booster. We got the RP1, as I recall. We got the second stage booster was also the RP1. Then the booster, sorry, the external boosters were the 80 B-band. Yep. Payload module was basic fairing. Stabilizers were, I think I kept everything at the basic level. Pretty sure I did. Basic level. You know what? Let's just get everything. I mean, we're going to use it, I'm sure. Manual. We'll get 10 of that. The escape system. The landing parachute was basic. Reusability tech was partial. Cool. Now that's all coming in 3 days. So what we do is we go over here to the Orbital Mark 1 and we'll just order 5 of them. Okay. Well, it's not going to happen because we don't have the things. We also don't have the employees, by the way. So we need to get... How are you going? I thought I only ordered 20 of you. Oh, no. What have we got going on here? Oh, it's auto, it's auto, isn't it? Of course it is. You goose. Okay, now let's move up our research because now we want to go and look at the communication system and we want improved. Okay, and lots of mail coming in while we're doing that. Product release marketing campaign SUV, right, brand awareness, yep, people quit. Your order of 10 monitors analog has arrived. Cool. Ramp up production, hiring marketing people, brand awareness. People keep quitting. Cancel. Okay, sure. Oh, I think that's the first time it ever took us there. Cool. Okay. Still got mail. Fluctuation. 91% management department. Resources missing. Yep. Research thermal site basic finished. Yep, done all that. Okay, cool. Let's just pause that for a minute. Let's just go down here. Now, where are we? Not in terms of rockets, but in terms of aeroplanes, because this is where it's happening for us. So now we need employees in management. So let's go and get 16 managers. Oh. I always find it fascinating that the management thing happens like it does. It's always like we need more managers. Like we don't have enough of anything except managers. We've always got to have more managers. Can I in fact start the production of the turboprop? The answer is no, but let's queue up 5 anyway. Which takes 10,000 metal. That's okay. I want some spares, so let's do 4. And nothing's going to happen for a while because not only do we not have the employees, but we don't have the supplies. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's an episode. So here we are with grumpy cars, grumpy tanks, grumpy rockets, and now grumpy aeroplanes. I'm very curious to see how the aeroplanes work out. I mean, the mechanics of setting up the production facility and all that's fine, but you get to make some quite nice things actually on this game. It's very enjoyable. So I hope you have enjoyed the episode, and I will look forward to seeing you once again in the Gig channel. Until then, please stay well everyone, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.